Yo, what's going on, guys? My name's Tarfari, and this is going to be my recap and review of Legends of Tomorrow Episode 1. Okay, so the synopsis. Rip Hunter, who was a Time Master, gives up his position of Time Master to steal a ship from the other Time Masters and go back to, present day January 2016 and pretty much kidnap some above average, citizens. Some of them are heroes, some of them are villains, and pretty much kidnap them and trick them into helping him, save the future. He chose them because they had no significant effect on the timeline. So if they just died, pretty much almost like a Suicide Squad type of situation. Well, it's like if you die, no one's gonna miss you. And honestly, isn't that the biggest diss ever? That was the biggest revelation of the show, of the episode. The fact that they are actually nobodies. They have no effect on the timeline, right? And I know how all these shows are supposed to tie in together. I don't know how they're supposed to tie in together, but I know they are supposed to. And so The Flash, Arrow, and Legends of Tomorrow, and I believe, here's my theory, is that it's probably going to have to do with something with Barry running and changing timelines. They'll probably meet up with him at some time. You know what I mean? Like, he'll just see him just running through the timeline. That'd be a cool cameo, no interaction, no talking, just seeing him run through the timeline. Like, that'd be really interesting. But yeah, so the full cast is like the White Canary, Firestorm, the Atom, who really is like the saddest one of them all. I felt really bad for the Atom because, he really wanted to be somebody. And he still has the opportunity to become somebody. Like, the whole mission is about changing the future. So they made that a big point at the end of the episode. It's like, even though he says that you guys had no significant effect on his future, that's what the mission is about, changing his future, almost destroying his future, which his future was definitely some Days of Future Past apocalypse storyline. Like, it was really bad. Like, everything was burnt down. For some reason, there was just ships doing like carpet bombs and laser attacks on the ground. Like, I don't even think nobody was alive down there. They were just like doing it for fun. Like, yeah, let's shoot the ground. Yeah, let's do it. And like, it really made, it added to the atmosphere of that future, but it didn't make any sense really. Why? We didn't know. They showed one of the biggest points in the episode is when they showed Rip Hunter's son, Jonas, which I've seen hints at. Eventually they'll end up in a timeline where Jonas doesn't die in that first interaction, because in the beginning of the episode, a woman is shot down who was carrying a boy or trying to shelter a boy, and the boy turns out to be Jonas, Rip Hunter's son, the Time Lord who's kidnapping all these other guys. I say kidnapping, but he did kidnap them. Like, that's official. He kidnapped them, but then they eventually decided to join him, and then decided to join him again after they found out he was lying about being legends and shit. Like that was the seller. Like, you know what I mean? That was the money. Like, if somebody said, you do this, but you get $1 million, and then an hour later you find out, oh, I was lying about the $1 million. So that's what I think. It's that level of disappointment. And the fact that they still ended up, still joining homie, even after that. Pretty interesting. I noticed in this game, we're barely winning, and it was tough. I'm using the shotgun. I've been having a hard time. This weekend's been pretty rough in the game. You seen that? But I think that was my teammate shooting that lightning out. I should mess around with the Tempest guy more. Right now, I've pretty much been bouncing back and forth between the Firebreak guy and the Seraph, trying to get kill streaks more. Because, I just like to win. I'm not really too good with the weapons, I guess my aim's just bad. I don't know. But pretty decent with the shotgun, because, I'm good at thinking tactically, and how to get close, and how to do sneaky maneuvers. Like, that's my specialty here. But yeah. I'm pretty much having fun. So Legends of Tomorrow, it's a really good show. I really hope you guys pick it up and watch it. I've got the Hulu's got all. It looks like it's gonna have all the episodes, probably the day after they come out. and that's where I'm watching my stuff. I'm caught up on the Flash, caught up on Arrow, and it's cool to have like a Thursday show, you know. I guess I've become a real TV junkie, but I don't have cable, you know, so I just have these shows that I watch and follow. And I don't know, it's interesting, it's fun. Like after I watched Arrow this week, I was so ready to play like Fallout or something where I could do missions. Like in like last episode of Arrow, like homie was like strapping up. He's like, man, we're about to go out there and do some stuff. You know, I don't know, man. Like that's fun to me. You know, it gets me riled up. Like, man, like, you know, I don't know. It's like your toy box come to life, and I think that's why these shows are cool again. You know what I mean? Like I was big on the toy box. Somebody stole my kill from me, but I think that's the end of the video. Legends of Tomorrow was really good. I'm going to be following it. I'm mad that the first episode didn't have a real title. It was just called The Pilot. But you guys check it out on Hulu or something, man. I am out.